Welcome to Wednesday Wolf Stories with Dr. Joe Clark. People and moments that make SB schools great. Hi, everybody, and welcome to Wednesday Wolf Stories. My name is Dr. Joe Clark. I am the superintendent of the South Burlington Schools. Today is January 14th, 2026. I have a lot of items for you today. And the very first item, we have a special guest announcer. Hey, Wolfie, are you ready?
Yeah, hey, I'm ready, Dr. Joe. My name is Wolfie Reads a Lot. I'm a wolf, and I like to read a lot. And tomorrow, good night, little wolves for ears. I and you, Joe.
Yes, me. I will be there.
Well, we're going to tell some jokes, sing some songs, read a book. We're going to have a great time. And kids who watch the show can win the book. You can subscribe on YouTube so you don't miss it. Good night, little wolves. Yay!
All right, that's super exciting. I am looking forward to it. All right, on with the show. South Burlington Public Library is hosting a children's internet safety workshop for parents, caregivers, and other adults this Friday, January 16th. The goal is to give adults a clearer window into what kids experience day to day with constant internet access. Everything from social pressures to scams and unsafe content, and to offer practical, realistic ways families can support and protect kids. If you know parents or staff who would appreciate a helpful, non-judgmental conversation on this topic, this is a great one to share. Check my email for links for more information and a registration link. Now, our FHTMS, Tuttle Middle School Wrestling, had an outstanding weekend at the Don Allen Invitational in Mill River, earning first place out of 17 teams. This was a true team win, with athletes across weight classes winning matches and stacking points all day long. Big recognition to the place finishers who helped lead the charge. Cristobal Hernandez, Noah Hollander, George Strokoff, Josh Jackson, Brendan Meyer, Siskriti Magar, Garrett Burton, and Donovan Hatton. Wolves Wrestling is building something special, and this is a result our kids will remember. Now, the South Burlington High School Music Department tree pickup and recycling fundraiser was a citywide effort last weekend that turned post-holiday cleanup into real support for students. Dozens of parents and students spent the day collecting trees across South Burlington for a modest donation, $15 or $20 depending on the size, and the fundraiser brought in at least $17,000. The proceeds go right back to the students through new instruments and clinics, lessons, scholarships, and other learning opportunities. Huge shout out to Director Christina Toner, who organizes this every year and dedicates an extraordinary amount of time and heart to making it run smoothly. Now, for the third straight year, our SBHS Student Justice Union will be leading MLK Day programming in each of our 3 elementary schools this Friday, January 16th. 2 student leaders will visit each school and partner with selected 5th graders to present short skits that highlight the important quote from Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr. It's student leadership in the best sense. Older students creating a meaningful learning moment for younger students, and helping our elementary kids connect MLK's words to real life. Now, I have a really joyful update from our sister school in Japan. Futaba High School let us know they received the beautiful handmade holiday cards created by our SBHS Japanese Club students and our FHTMS students during their Japanese Fest in November. Futaba staff displayed the cards in their hallways, and the students created holiday cards and sent them back to our kids as well. This exchange is one more example of a friendship that's grown over more than 20 years, and it's great to remember that global connections can feel very personal. Even more exciting, our TIE Japan students will be visiting us in March. Now, before winter break, the FHTMS Student Council led an amazing food drive that brought in over 2,500 items for the South Burlington food shelf, supporting neighbors who are facing food insecurity. Special recognition to Ms. Floyd's advisory, which donated 545 items and even helped deliver the full school collection to the food shelf just before break. More big shout outs go to Mrs. Bartlett's advisory with 333 items and Ms. Rothert's advisory with 268 items. And a thank you to Ms. Meisenzahl and the student council team for organizing a drive that combined leadership, service, and real impact. Now, Orchard Elementary School is in the final stretch of preparations for their school play, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. They have performances on Friday, January 23rd. There's a matinee and an evening show. And Saturday, January 24th, an evening show. It's a full-scale production with support from Very Merry Theater, which is a live musical orchestra, a whole lot of behind-the-scenes work on props, costumes, and stage setup. A huge thanks to the Orchard PTO drama team for coordinating the fundraising. But the real stars are the students, cast, and crew. They will rise to the challenge and deliver something they'll remember for years. It's also one of those great experiences kids talk about long after 5th grade. I'm going to be there on that Friday night. I hope you are too. Now, at South Burlington High School health class, students are again getting hands-on practice with real life-saving skills during mid-years. Basic life support, CPR and AED, and more. The guest instructor is Kevin Adams. He himself is an SBHS 2014 graduate who attended Orchard and Tuttle. He worked in the SBHS nurse's office in recent years, served with the St. Mike's Ambulance community, and now teaches EMT courses at St. Michael's College while working with Northern Vermont Area Health Education Center. Students have learned about scene safety, anaphylaxis and EpiPens, severe bleeding and tourniquets, overdose response and Narcan, and they even practiced compressions on mannequins. This is the kind of learning that sticks and could genuinely save a life someday. One more health note to share. Wear Red for Women Day is Friday, February 6th, connected to the American Heart Association's focus on heart health. There's no cost and no fuss. Just wear a red shirt as a simple show of awareness and support on Friday, February 6th. I talked about the Japanese exchange program we have. Well, we also have a German exchange program. TIE Germany is one of the high school's most remarkable traditions. Part of the school for over 50 years, 50 years. And the exchange with Schiller Gymnasium Hameln is the longest continuous exchange between the same two schools in Vermont and among the longest in the country. Students can host German students here in the fall and then travel to Germany for 2 weeks next winter to stay with their exchange partners. The best part, the TIE Germany 2627 program is open to all interested students and no German language experience is needed. The student application deadline has been extended to this Friday, January 16th. Families can visit the TIE webpage or contact Jen Quavelin or Polly Vanderputten for details. Two more things. Congratulations to Chamberlain 4th grader Mason Morin, who won his division in the North District Hoops Shoot on Saturday at the South Burlington High School, sponsored by the Burlington Elks Lodge. That win earns Mason a spot in the state hoop shoot on Saturday, January 24th, and we'll be cheering him on as he takes the next step. It's a great example of a student putting in the work, handling the moment, and representing our community well. Finally, attendance matters, and Gertrude Chamberlain School found a fun way to celebrate consistency. Students who attended 97% of their school days from August through December received a special postcard in the mail. And 125 students brought that postcard back to school to earn the special red honey cell for the PBIS Community Hive. The message is simple and important. When students are healthy, being in school consistently makes a huge difference for learning. And we appreciate the families who who make that consistency possible. I think this is my longest show ever, but I hope you enjoyed it. Again, thanks for watching Wednesday Wolf Stories, and I'll see you next week. And go Wolves!